Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Yeah. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby. If these walls tall, they give you my track list. You know you shouldn't ask this. Those girls are just practice. I ain't one for the past tense. I'm just trying to get active. Sex game on savage, yeah. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Don't know it's crazy, huh? Crazy, 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 huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Don't know it's crazy, yeah. Crazy, huh? Let's go. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh?
Late night, sex, no late, text. What's the odds against that? Is that a safe bet? Casino, life, Al Pacino, nights, feeling gangster, in the crazy paradise, paradise. When I leave you go. When I come, you stay. That's how it always goes. Fuck the mother, niggas. Fuck the mother, niggas. Just to get back at me. I ain't touched the mother, bitches. Okay, I did. So what? We sin, we forgive. You know what? I ain't God, I just try to act like him. You know how hard it is to grow up. I'm so grown up. I act so tough. I hold back feelings. It's gotta be so rough.
What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times, cause you know I go crazy for mine. And that's just something that you ain't like, cause I go crazy. Let's go. Crazy, I go crazy.
Mic check. All right, we live? Yep, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SNEEK and GEEK live. Sorry I'm late, but as my sleep schedule becomes more and more difficult to manage, things get a little hectic. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Atreus. I am a professional shit talker. Over here, we talk about the entertainment industry and everything within it, including the politics surrounding it. All right. Make sure you're hitting the like button on the way in. Make sure that you are turning your notification bell on so that you get the notifications if they're even sending them out. Because according to a couple of my guys, they're not getting the notifications up until the point that we go live. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitch. We got to get Twitch going. We got to get Rumble going. Make sure you're following me on Rumble. I got to get to 25 followers on Rumble before we can stream on Rumble. And the reason why we want to get those platforms going too is because YouTube has become increasingly anal about how they're doing these videos. I'll give you a perfect example. One of my shorts just got an age restriction on it, like literally this morning. Like, it's a short that's over a month old, and they just now hit it with an age restriction saying that it's too sexual. And it's just a video of that chick in the gym who's struggling to lift the weights, and they're age restricting it because we zoomed in on her butt. Like, what are we doing here? And so the reason why I'm saying we got to get Rumble going and we got to get Twitch going is that we want to be lit on multiple different platforms so that we don't have to bend the knee to YouTube. So there's that. Also, guys, this weekend I didn't stream Wolong because I was doing my first guest stream, and what it was going to be called the SNEEK and GEEK Special, because the guest streams will be pre-recorded, at least for now, for the first couple of guests, because, you know, it's our first time doing it. We don't want to be screwing up live. And unfortunately, the video came out struggling, all right? That's all I can say. The video came out struggling. The audio quality is bad. My PC it has its mark all over that video. It's just, you can hear it humming in the back. Also, we had to, so like I told y'all, I have a DSLR, right? But as you can see, it has no lens. And so I haven't gone to get the lens yet, admittedly, because I've gotten so used to using my phone as a camera, and my phone works pretty well. The picture quality is fine. or whatever the case may be. But what we found out yesterday, we tried to use 2 phones to record a scene of him and me. And the picture quality on his side was great, but I had to use my webcam for me because OBS won't recognize both iPhones at the same time. So it was a little bit of a struggle. So if you look at my picture quality next to his, whoo, I was looking like garbage. This new webcam I got, it's pretty garbage. And I don't know if I just got to mess with the settings or what, but the picture quality on his webcam is garbage. All right. And so that's what went on this weekend. It's a shame because we did I felt like we did pretty well. It took us a minute, but whatever it is. Anyway, so we're gonna dive into our first story of the day. Boom, 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 boom. So, our first story of the day is Jeffery Marsh. Can anybody raise their hand and tell me who Jeffery Marsh is? Anybody? Well, the thing is, normally Jeffery Marsh would be a nobody. But I got this video I want to play for you. All right? I'm going to let it play. I'm going to mute my mic. And we're going to play it. Move this out of the way. Jeffery Marsh is this individual all over the internet, mainly on TikTok, who is, I'm just gonna say it, he grooms children. I mean, he's this trans person, and he's a and normally this has nothing to do with entertainment, but you know we talk about a lot of the BS on here. So and I feel like this deserves to get some attention because, quite frankly, he's asking for it. So, come on, man, what are we doing? All right, sorry about that.
Be a bit long.
Stop telling trans people that we're inspirational.
Stop telling kids to go on your Patreon and chat to you privately without their parents knowing.
And then a lot of people made stitches of me saying I'm transphobic, I've done a lot of bad stuff, they've even attacked my scarf, my religion, a lot of bad stuff, which I don't want to go into. And these people have also said they are not talking to the kids. Okay, so I did a little bit of digging.
Hi, kids. Hey, kids. I want to talk to the kids. Hi, kids. Hey, kids.
So yeah, there's a lot of videos of them addressing kids. Now, the main video I want to talk about.
Your parents screwed up. It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon.
So you want to talk to kids whose parents have screwed up? Why? Why you want to talk to these particular kids? Why?
That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it, so that we could connect in a way that has more privacy, so that we could talk to each other in a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like this. I think you're worthy. And
so you want to talk to kids on a social media platform privately about topics that cannot be talked about in the video of TikTok's comments sections. Because why? Why you want to do that? Why you can't chat about these topics in these comments? Is it because you might get flagged or something? What could be the reason? Could this be one of the reasons? Going no contact with the kids' parents? Because you say in one of your videos how kids can go no contact with their parents. So you teach kids how to go no contact with their parents? Is that what you're teaching them on Patreon? Or is it this? You're teaching this more on, because this video might get flagged. That's why I don't want to say the word. And this is Jeffery Marsh's Patreon. You talk about this topic with kids. Now here are just some of the signs of grooming. Literally one of the first ones, gaining access and isolating the victim. asking them privately to go on Patreon and talking to them privately so you can connect, and then showing these kids that you trust them, you love them, you'll keep their secrets, and to keep them isolated from their parents. And then the icing on the cake is this video.
Hi, beautiful. If you do not have a family that loves you, I'm going to be your family.
No, you can't. You are a stranger on the internet. You are not their family. Oh, and another thing. You can turn off age restrictions on Patreon, so kids can go to Jeffrey Marsh's, their Patreon.
Hold on, y'all. I screwed up. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so you saw what she had to say there. You guys are getting lit in the comments. Let's see. Screwed up child molester. No wonder the Chinese promote him to destroy society. Yeah, Hans, it's crazy. Yeah, it's not just them. It's the whole woke support him and target. Yeah, the whole woke support him and the target children in her country. They would stone him. We probably need to do the same. And then shout out to my guy Devil, who's in the chat. Is it you or YouTube? What, freeze me? No, it was me. It was me. It was definitely me. So like in OBS, whenever you're using
Okay guys, this video is going to be a bit long.
Stop.
Whenever you're using multiple scenes with the iPhone, when you switch it, you have to put the phone on disconnect when not using. Otherwise, it's gonna freeze. So that's what happens when I switch scenes and my picture freezes. More often than not, it has to do with the fact that I didn't put the iPhone on deactivate when not in use. Anyway, so yeah, but that's not the only thing. You know what I'm saying? This man, because that's what he is. I mean, you can look at him and tell that he's a man. I don't know what the hell he identifies as, but this man has been going viral all over TikTok, chasing after children. He has a Patreon, literally, for children. This is a man, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what y'all... Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all can't even see what I'm... This is a man, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all brains, but this is absolutely positively a man. And he created a Patreon so that kids can come in and he can isolate them away from their children. From their parents. Now watch this, right? Because it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Specifically, 4 or 5 of you have 4 or 5 of you have kind of done stuff. Like some of you have found old pictures of me and uploaded it on TikTok without my hijab. So you guys have done that. I know you guys are gonna take the mickey out of this video. So, but my main thing is, please don't continue this. I'm sorry. Please don't come for my kids.
This isn't the one that I wanted you to see. Oh, this is the one, I think.
Pretty much a threat saying, they know where I live. And what scares me the most is they have got my daughter's details on the email, like what time I leave to drop them to school, pick them up. They've given the school details and everything. So yeah, my daughters are involved now in this. Some of you might know that my car was damaged in this whole thing. I was getting not very nice videos and now emails with a lot of details on that email. So I'm done. I don't want to do anything. I'm not going to talk about Jeffrey Marsh. I've deleted everything, removed it. If you guys want to go ahead, but please don't come to my house. You just get on with your life, I'll get on with mine. You guys want me to say I'm sorry? Fine, I'm sorry. Please don't come at me, don't come to my house, don't do anything with me, because I'm just one person, and specifically 4 or 5 of you have kind of done stuff. Like some of you have found old pictures of me and uploaded it on TikTok without my hijab. So you guys have done that. But my main thing is, please don't continue this. I'm sorry. Please don't come for my kids.
So you saw what she had to say there. So pretty much they made her bend the knee. Does this sound like a group to you that just wants to be accepted?
Oh, I just got an email.
Does this sound like a group to you that just wants to live? No. They're pretty much saying your children belong to us, and if you don't like it, we're going to destroy you. Now, they've created the perfect how do you say, world in that women aren't going to speak out because women can't handle that pressure. As you can see, once they started threatening her and her kids, it was over with. She came out and she apologized. She deleted all the videos. And then men aren't willing to speak out against this because men don't want to lose their jobs. Welcome to America. But this is the world that they built. They're replacing women and then silencing women. And now they're after your kids. Ooh, Han says the LGBT mafia. Yes, sir. That's exactly what they... Devil says, my favorite new take is that being against all this is racist because... BIPOC, that is such a stupid term, are at minimal queer and bi. Oh. I said, oh. That's an interesting take. Yeah. Welcome to America. Welcome to the West in general. This is interesting. I don't know. I really have no solutions for this. I really feel like women kind of, you put yourself in this situation. And now your kids don't even belong to you anymore. That's just the facts. We're going to move on. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are hitting the like button. Make sure you are turning on the notification bell. Make sure that you are sharing these videos out because... Oh, and just an update. So remember I told y'all I was going to slow down on some of the shorts to see how the channel does because I felt as though the shorts were kind of holding us back a little bit. Like, not holding us back as in numbers because we was getting a lot of subs from the shorts, but as far as the performance of the long form content. And so I still uploaded shorts last week, but it wasn't a lot because it was at one point I was doing like 2 or 3 shorts a day. Well, last week the long form content performed better. I actually had a video hit 300 views for like the first time in weeks. And so I'm just sitting here like, wow. So if I do shorts, I'm nuking my long form content. But if I do shorts, I'm racking up a bunch of subscribers. We gonna find the right combination. We gonna find it. All right. Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins slams the Oscars for shutting women out of the Best Director. She says, "I give up." Really? Are you giving up? Because if you did, that would be awesome. Patty Jenkins says she was more disappointed that no women were nominated for Best Director this year. "I give up, I give up." The Wonder Woman director told Saturday at the Charles Finch and Chanel pre-Oscars dinner at Beverly Hills Hotel's Polo Lounge, "I say that even with all of their push to have diversity, the numbers are just hugely imbalanced of who votes for these things. I sort of just stopped paying attention to it. It's still going to take a long ways to go. It's going to take a lot more to really see truly more diverse awards. I really appreciate the efforts that they're making, but we have a long way to go." I don't understand. I don't understand because didn't a female director win the last two Best Director awards? And they're still not satisfied. This is a live example of why you can never satisfy them. Ever. Never, ever, ever. You will never satisfy them. If you bend the knee to them, it will never be enough. You had women win the Best Director award the last 2 years. Probably undeservingly. Probably diversity awards. And she's mad because no woman got nominated this year. At what point do the men in Hollywood start to take charge and say, you know what? We're not bending the knee to this bullshit anymore. Did I not? Am I? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay. It changed. Okay, so yeah. So at what point? What point? Because Patty Jenkins, I don't know what she thinks this is. Like, you capping as if you had something Oscar worthy. Your last stint was Wonder Woman, and that shit was garbage. How'd you screw up? And I just want to be clear. Patty Jenkins did not write the first Wonder Woman. A man wrote that. And in the second one, they gave her all of the control. She wrote it, she directed it, she produced it. And what did we get? Garbage. Absolute garbage. So the thing is, there are more men in this industry than there is women. So I don't understand this whole, what do you want? Do you want a token woman up there every time? What female-led project this year was really Oscar-worthy? It definitely wasn't Don't Worry, Darling. It definitely wasn't Women Talking. Here's one of my dreams, right? One of my dreams is that I want to do sort of like a People's Choice Award. And I want to do it live on TV where we recognize the best, and it's going to be based on what the people think. Eventually, when I get big enough, I want to orchestrate my own award show exclusively on YouTube for right now, because it might be on Rumble, for the people to vote who had the best movies. And we're going to have the voters are going to be some of the best YouTubers or best content creators in the space whose expertise is rating movies and games and books and whatever the case may be. None of this elitist Hollywood bullshit. And if a woman happens to have the best, movie, a video game, or whatever the case may be, then she'll win the award. But if not, if all your shit was garbage, you ain't gonna win nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but we're gonna do it. We definitely gonna do it. It's not gonna be called the People's Choice Awards. Yeah, She-Hulk was garbage, Hans. Let's move on to our next topic. That was just a short one we wanted to get into. By the way, this past weekend, I had my first collaboration stream with Hypnotic. For those of you who didn't, it was last minute. It was last minute, so I kind of went into his stream and commented, and then he DM'd me on Twitter and asked me what exactly, was I busy? And I told him no. He asked me to come on the stream, so I was on Hypnotic's stream. We was on there for 3 hours. We had fun. We talked a lot of shit. We offended a lot of people. Bad women. What am I doing? I'm trying to see something. But yeah, so I really appreciate him for having me on. But, that's our first big collaboration because, obviously his channel is much bigger than mine. So we're trying to catch up to him, but, it's going to be a hard road. I'm trying to find, where the hell is this stuff? Here we go. So just to have a little laugh with y'all, I just wanted to share some clips. This isn't really news, but remember we talked about the CW and discrimination. That you're silly. Remember we talked about the CW and the Flash and all that stuff and why I don't watch that stuff. I want to show y'all a couple of clips from the Flash finale. Man, this is hilarious.
Yourself. I know everything you're going to do before you do it.
Girl, you're nothing but me on a bad hair day. And I don't have to beat you, because I'm not alone.
Hold on, bring that back. What the fuck? Oh my God. Yo. If she never gets another acting gig, I just want to be clear. Hold on. One more time. Because that shit is funny. I mean, look at the... What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, why would you agree to do that? You're taking the angry black woman stereotype to a whole nother level. if she never gets another acting gig, oh my God. I needed that laugh. Here's another one. Watch this shit.
So, what do you want us to do now?
Crushed by the flash fucking.
So, what do you want us to do now?
The flash won't let me go back to my world. So I'll take his. But this time, we will bring the war to him!
Yo! I want to know if there are any CW Flash fans out there. Did y'all really take this seriously? Was she in any way, shape, or form believable? I mean, there's no way you watch this and say, man, this villain is going to fuck shit up. Man, that's the CW for you. They're not even trying. And then you got this guy who had the nerve to say he came out and he felt like he wasted his time on DC the last 10 years. Yes, you did. You wasted your time. Because with the same, I could have done better fight scenes than this with the same budget you got, sir. This is garbage. Absolute garbage. Anyway, let's move on to I just want to get that laugh out of the way because we deal with a lot of negative stuff already. We don't want to be negative Nancy's over here. Yeah, we do, but in a fun way. Okay. Next on the list, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. Atreus Max. We have a lot of fun over there. Let's see. Devil says, I swear they do this on purpose. These folks, to these folks, I'm a Joe West fan, but I haven't watched in years. But Joe is one of the best TV dads ever made. Han says, no superhero fatigue. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I just genuinely think they have so many people around them telling them that what they're doing is okay, that they believe it's okay. And when we tell them it's not okay, they think we're wrong. And it's mind-boggling. All right? It is completely mind-boggling. All right. Now let's carry on. Okay. Disney is in damage control. Go to bed. Disney is in complete damage control. Remember, it was coming out that the Marvels was having bad test screenings. Well, now we're hearing opposite reports. Apparently, some will tell you that that the Marvels has the best test screenings of any of their recent films. Right. Hold on. Let's see. Marvel Studios reportedly conducted screenings for test audiences of November's The Marvels, and the resulting feedback turned out to be quite interesting from MCU fans. Even though Captain Marvel 2 was delayed to November this year, knocking it from its July release, fans are still very excited for the Captain Marvel team up. Still, A fair amount has been said about the film recently. Hollywood insider Jeff Snyder recently claimed that the movie was something of a mess, both in content and behind the scenes. Others who are in the know have refuted those accusations, and now word from some test screenings of the film has surfaced. Scooper Casey Walsh has gone on the defense of the Marvels after Jeff Snyder made claims that the movie was chaos and a shit show earlier this week. Casey Walsh tweeted a response claiming he hadn't heard anything negative about the production of the MCU's last movie. Again, I've heard nothing negative around this production. The movie has gotten more positive praise from Tess than other MCU films this year. Sexist YouTubers use Larson as a way to garner favor with sexists and racists. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. Word to the Godfather, man. Matter of fact, let me hook y'all up with that. Cause some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know.
And honestly,
don't know.
What would that be?
I'd say 100 grand.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. He said, how is Ghetto Mickey doing? Ghetto Mickey's doing all right. He's going to make a comeback. Did some night vision drills over the weekend. You really need to come out sometime. We got to get you running a machine gun in the dark. That sounds like fun, but also very dangerous. Yeah, I will. When it comes to we're gonna make it happen. Okay, so again, I want to read that again. YouTubers use Larson as a way to garner favor with sexists and racists. KC Walsh, I really hope for your sake that what you're saying is true. I really do. Because if this movie is garbage, like we think it's gonna be, it's your name that's gonna get dragged through the mud. Remember this name, KC Walsh. I hate that the movie got delayed to November because I can't wait for this movie to come out so we can see what of a dumpster fire it's gonna be. That's the only thing they can do, Mr. Walsh. That's the only thing y'all can ever do. Sexist, racist. Y'all are so pathetic. You are pathetic. He also responded to a tweet about star Brie Larson's alleged behavior on set being less than ideal. Not even sure where that came from or why. Everything I've heard about the Marvels has been very positive. Whew. Sorry about that. And glowing, including producing. Everything you've heard about the Marvels have been positive, but the movie has been delayed 3 or 4 times. Now, does that sound positive or glowing to you? Remember this movie, the original one came out in 2018? I think so. Either 2018, 2019. The second one was supposed to come out in 2021. It got delayed. Then it got delayed again. Then it got delayed again. Like, come on, bro. Come on. It keeps getting taken apart and put back together. I was told through work how much they have in that movie, and it ain't good. And by the way, my guy Double out here is a professional who's in the film industry. He's a gun expert, so they come to him all the time, for the gun expertise. So he would know, you know what I'm saying, better than a lot of people. And I don't know if that's being shot at down in Peachtree City. I don't think is the Marvels being shot down in Peachtree City? Because Marvel like to shoot everything down here in Atlanta, even though Peachtree City technically isn't Atlanta. But if you come to Georgia, anybody who moves to Georgia, they tell you they live in Atlanta. And it's like, bro, no, you don't. You do not live in Atlanta. Can Marvel test screenings be trusted? One of the tricky things about test screenings is that they're often done very early on, and as fans have seen in the past, the response to these screenings doesn't always align with how much audiences enjoy the finished film. Case in point, last year's information on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania's test screenings made the rounds, where it seemed that people in attendance responded quite positively. Contrast this with the film's dismal Rotten Tomato score, and a picture begins to form. Well, not from what I can tell, most normies seem to be okay with Ant-Man and the Wasp. The problem is it's flopping financially. So, and I want to read, Ant-Man and the Wasp isn't so bad that it's a terrible film. I gave it a 5 out of 10. It's just too much. It's too many things that didn't make sense. But I understand what they're trying to say. I cannot wait for the Marvels to come. And first of all, it makes too much sense. You put 3 women, right? You put a white woman who signed up to be this character that was supposed to be leading the MCU. That's what y'all sold her on. Y'all brought Brie Larson in and said, listen, after Endgame, we want you to be the face of the MCU. That's what y'all sold her on. And then in her second movie, you took her name out of it and called it The Marvels instead of Captain Marvel 2. Everybody else got their name. Iron Man 2. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Not the Super Soldiers. You didn't get a movie called The Super Soldiers. You got Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You got Ant-Man and the Wasp. What else you got? You got Thor 2. Everybody got their own second movie. But Captain Marvel was the only one that got the Marvels. So it makes sense that Brie Larson would be upset. And then you got these 2 women of color who come in. And of course, Teyonah Parris, and she's going to come in all black girl magic on us. I bet money she's going to come in all black girl magic on us. And then you got this, Imani Vellani, she's probably just happy to be there. She doesn't want to partake in all of this. But they have to share the limelight. And listen, women are catty, man. You got 3 female actresses who are trying to shine in the spotlight. And then you got a female director. Good luck. Good luck with that. All right. I don't believe for a second that those test screenings were positive. I think this is somebody trying to either Disney trying to damage control, or this is somebody trying to cape for the MCU, and I don't believe it. Let's move on. All right. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's read some of these comments. Reed says Savannah is zombie country. Han says he just wants Disney to go broke, so the wokesters can go away. They are already broke. BlackRock is the only money in it right now. Okay. Last story. One second. All right. So, what went viral on the internet probably yesterday is 50 Cent. All right. This post right here, I'm about to show it to you, goes viral. It's from a hip hop blog called Daily Loud. Paramount and 50 Cent are working on a GTA Vice City original series. And as you can see, everybody's eating it up. Look at this. 50 Cent doesn't miss. Locked in. I'm a GTA fanatic. I hope it's like the game. It has, at least this person knows. Legacy. Oh, so this is Legacy Killer. It has nothing to do with GTA. Literally a totally unrelated series that just happens to be named Vice City. And oh, this person's an idiot. Okay. So yeah, so unfortunately, this post went viral. As you can see, 3.3 million views, 4,500 retweets, 42,000 likes. Now people seem to think that 50 Cent is making a GTA Vice City TV show. That is not the case. It is actually unrelated to GTA at all. So there will be no Tommy Vercetti. There will be no. Will you get out the way? Please get out the way. Okay. 50 Cent is expanding his Hollywood hustle. Paramount Plus has announced they are developing a new show by him titled Vice City. Deadline is exclusively reporting that the streaming platform has signed on to bring 50's newest project to life in conjunction with G-Unit Film and Television. The series is billed as an original story from writers and executive producers Darnell Mattier and Josh Peters. Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Additionally, Chad Stahelski, John Wick franchise will serve as the executive producer. According to the media outlet, Vice City will follow 3 friends and former soldiers who returned to their home city of Miami in the mid-'80s after being dishonorably discharged from the military for their involvement in the Iran-Contra scandal. Apparently, when they get back home, they turn to a life of crime, disgraced, displaced, and forgotten by the country they serve, and with no good job prospects. The 3 friends partner with a mysterious Colombian immigrant, uniting their financial needs and criminal ambitions to form a heist crew. Fueled by the need for American green, they traverse a violent and dangerous path in pursuit of American dream. Well, goddamn it, it sounds like GTA. Goddamn it sounds like GTA. Listen, if you just gonna call it Vice City and not put GTA in it, but it's really GTA, we just won't say it's GTA so we don't get sued. I'm 100% on board with that. Listen, 50 Cent has put out nothing but bangers. I'm just saying. You know, Power was a banger. I liked Power up until the end. I don't watch Power book. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch any other. I haven't watched BMF. But, you know, hey, he putting out bangers. So shout out to 50. I love the fact that 50 has gone from one of the biggest rappers on the planet to now one of the biggest film developers on the planet. And so, hey, I do wish, you know, he would expand his repertoire of films that he make. I understand that, but I mean his crime stuff, it's doing well. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, for the record, 50 Cent's Vice City is not related to GTA. However, based on the synopsis of the show, you could make a one-to-one connection. But anyway, guys, that has been the Sneaking Geek, okay? Those are the stories. We're good to go. So, like I said, the guest that I had on to the panel this weekend, I don't have to break the news to him that I probably won't be releasing that because the audio is terrible. The visual quality is terrible. I got to figure out how to get my guest in without getting my computer and I mean like it sounds like a damn plane engine in the background when I'm recording. Also, I think I found this. I got to get another camera. Oh, and also I got to get better lighting because the lighting was garbage. And this webcam was garbage. Anyway, we will be resuming Wolong tonight. 6:30, so I'll see you guys there. Other than that, we are done. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Shout out to Devil Eyed. Shout out to Hans. Shout out to Regicide. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces. You can't make this shit up.